Well, hello, my valued listeners, and welcome back to another episode of Living in Your Power. I'm your host, Dr. Marlene Greenleaf, and as always, I am truly, truly grateful that you have chosen to spend this time with me today. Now, as we continue our June theme, Freedom to Flourish, growing into what God has planted, we arrive at a message that speaks to anyone who has ever found themselves waiting for the next chapter, waiting for the next opportunity, waiting for circumstances to improve, waiting for life to look different than it does right now. In today's episode, the third in our June series, is titled Bloom Where You Are. Now, many of us spend a lot of time looking ahead. We tell ourselves, I'll be happier when, or I'll start when, or I'll focus on that after. And before we realize it, we're positioning our lives. We become so focused on the next season that we miss the beauty and purpose of the one we are currently living in. Now, there's nothing wrong with having goals. No, there's nothing wrong with preparing for what's ahead. But sometimes we become so consumed with where we're going that we fail to appreciate where we are right now. And while we're waiting for someday, life is happening today. Growth is happening today. Purpose is unfolding today while you're waiting for someday. Now, a scripture verse in Ecclesiastes 3:1, the New King James Version, it says, "To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven." I knew you're familiar with this verse, because a season, a time, a purpose. What I love about this scripture is the reminder that God works in seasons. Just as nature moves through seasons, so do we. There are seasons of planting. We have seasons of growth, seasons of waiting, seasons of harvest. And every season has a purpose. Even the ones we would not have chosen, even the ones that feel slower than we would like, and even the ones that seem ordinary. Nothing is wasted in God's timing. Nothing. One of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves is permission to be fully present. Not constantly looking backwards, not constantly rushing forward, but being fully present. Because, dear listeners, there is purpose in this season. There are lessons in this season. And there is growth in this season. Sometimes we assume our purpose is tied to a destination or a promotion, a new opportunity, a future accomplishment. But purpose is not always found in the future. Often, purpose is found in how we show up today. How we serve, how we grow, how we trust, how we love, how we lead. And that's right where we are now. Blooming where you are doesn't mean you stop dreaming. No. In fact, it means you stop postponing your joy. So let's return to this beautiful reminder. To everything, there is a season. Not something. Everything. And that's including this season that you're currently in, including this chapter that you're currently in, and it's including this moment right now that we're currently in. So here's your empowerment prompt for this week. I want you to take a few moments this week and reflect. What season am I currently in? Am I honoring this season or rushing through it? Where am I waiting for the future instead of embracing the present? And what would it look like to bloom right where I am today? As always, I'm going to repeat those for you. I want you to reflect on these prompts for me. What season am I currently in? Am I honoring this season or rushing through it? Am I waiting for the future instead of embracing the present? And what would it look like to bloom right where I am today? I want you to remember, flourishing doesn't begin when circumstances become perfect. Sometimes flourishing begins when we choose to be fully present. So in closing, dear listeners, I want you to know that there is purpose in this season. There is beauty in this season. And there is growth in this season. You don't have to wait until everything changes to experience joy. You don't have to wait until the next chapter to walk in purpose. So bloom where you are, dear listeners. Trust the season you're in and trust that God is working even when the growth feels quiet, even when the growth feels extended. God is working for you in this season. So trust again that God is working for you and trust the season that you're in. Bloom where you are. I want to thank you again for joining me for episode 3 of our June series, Freedom to Flourish, growing into what God has planted. Next week, we'll continue our journey with When Growth Feels Slow. So until next time, dear listeners, as always, I want you to live boldly in your power today. And if it gets tough, just breathe. You've still got the strength to rise. So I'll see you next time. And remember, bloom where you are and continue to live in your power.